Greetings of peace and welcome to Session 8. This is a special session with Dr. Hansa. Dr. Hansa is the teacher and mentor for all of us teachers in Texas, and she is going to share some unique experiences. Dr. Hansa will be with us in just a moment. In the meantime, I'll step off the camera and I would like to give you just a brief professional background of hers. Dr. Hansa is a colonel in the United States Army, retired after 26 years of active duty service. She is also the director of Brahma Kumaris in Texas. Dr. Hansa's career as a military physician was extremely demanding, a very stressful job. She held many positions simultaneously, while also taking care of all of the centers. Without further ado, allow me to pass the microphone and put the camera on Dr. Hansa.
Greetings of peace. Today, I'm going to share my personal experiences with you. When I was 5 years old in Africa, behind our house was a wild river with lots of crocodiles. One day, we children were playing on the banks of the river. I slipped in the river and immediately I felt calm, peaceful. I was not afraid. I had no fear. I came out of my body. I was above the river. I could see my body in the bottom of the river. I was still very calm, very peaceful. All of a sudden, the wave of wisdom came to me. I thought, these children cannot save me. I'll have to find someone who is adult to pull my body from the river. I saw a Maasai far away. I could see his back and a big spear long in his hand. I'll show you the picture of this Maasai. I ran to this Maasai while my body was still in the bottom of the river. I told this Maasai that my body is drowning. He needs to come and pull it out. He heard me. He caught my thoughts. He turned around, came running, put his spears in the river and pulled me out. After I was okay, he scolded us that this is a wild river. You should not be playing here. After this incident, I was in Kenya as a medical officer doing my residency training in obstetric and gynecology. I was delivering a patient. I delivered one beautiful baby boy. Then after a while, second baby, a beautiful boy. After a while, third, beautiful baby girl. But after this delivery of the third baby, the patient started bleeding profusely. I tried everything to stop the bleeding. Then the nurse told me that the patient is no more. She has died. I was sitting there. I had a thought. Oh God, 3 beautiful babies which I delivered are orphans. Who is going to take care of them? And then I went to rest in my room. After 1 hour or so, the nurse came, woke me up, and said, the patient, which I had delivered 3 babies, is not dead. She is alive. So I told her to put her back in the ward and give her blood, and I will come and see her. So I went to see her. She told me, I don't want to see your face. Go away. You are not my doctor. You have ruined my life. So the nurse told me, the patient is a little bit disturbed. We will talk to her later. So in the morning, this was at midnight. In the morning, the nurse went to that patient and talked to her that you cannot be rude to your doctor. She delivered your 3 beautiful babies. You should be nice to her. You should thank her that you are alive. That doctor wants to talk to you. So finally, I talked to this one. She told me that after you delivered third baby, I was bleeding, and you and the nurse both had a thought which I caught that I'm not going to survive. So I saw a beautiful, warm light. I jumped into the lap, into the arms of this beautiful light. I was experiencing the purest love. I was very happy, blissful. I was peaceful. I was in heaven. in the arms of my father. And then I heard your voice. You said, "Oh God, these 3 beautiful babies are orphans. Who is going to take care of them?" Then, very lovingly, very tactfully, this beautiful, loving father told me, "My child, you have to go back to your body. Take care of these 3 babies. And when you are finished with your role, with your part, you will be again back with me in my arms." So, I came back to my body, and it is only because of you, and that's why I am upset with you. After this incident, I was in Texas as a military officer, and we had a party, a picnic party at a lake. I was standing only in the ankle deep water because I'm very much afraid of water. A big boat, speedboat, passed me very close. A big wave came and I slipped into the water. The moment I was at the bottom of this lake, I came out of my body and I was on the top of the lake. I was looking at my body at the bottom of the lake. Again, I had beautiful experience of calmness. I was not afraid. I was not scared. I was still very peaceful. Then I saw a shell. It was 3/4 of a mile away from the lake. I was looking at the beauty of this shell and admiring that how did this shell, this big, be here? While I was looking at the shell, at the same time, I saw a little boy in the bottom of the lake, 50 feet away from where my body was. I was still outside my body on the top of the lake. So, I had a thought that I have to save this boy from drowning. I told one of my colleagues who was nearby swimming, I told him, pull my body out of the lake. My body is drowning. Immediately, he reached in the bottom and pulled me out, pulled my body out. I sat on the shore. Everybody was around me. They were all doctors. I was still very calm. When I was But as soon as I came out of the lake, I was pulled out. I told my colleague that there was a little boy. I pointed 50 feet away. He was in the bottom of the lake. He needs to be saved. Finally, that little boy was pulled out of the lake. After a while, when everything was finished in the picnic, I told one of my colleagues my experience of seeing a shell which was 3/4 of a mile away. And I described him this shell, and I told him if he would join me to see if this shell is there or it is my imagination. So we both walked. And then after a while, we found that shell. It was exactly as what I described to my colleague. I forgot this experience. I was still in San Antonio, Texas. Then I got an invitation to attend meditation class. I showed up, but I was late when meditation had already started. So I sat very comfortably. I had never heard the word meditation. I didn't want to meditate because I didn't know how and what or when. I was preoccupied with my new job. So I was sitting, and Dadiji Prakashmani was conducting meditation. There were other 25 people. When the meditation was going on, Dadi's eyes were open. Others were looking down with eyes closed like they were worshipping. I didn't know what to do. So Dadi looked at me, and that very moment, her face disappeared. I saw a bright light. But this bright light, I experienced deep, deep peace. Warm, soothing, comforting feeling. I experienced waves and waves of love. I was absorbed in this beautiful experience. Then when the meditation finished, Dadiji called me. I sat in front of her. She asked me, "Who are you?" So I said, "I'm Hansa. I'm Hansa Raval." She says, No. You are not Hansa Raval. I know for sure. You don't know who you are? I said, I am Hansa Raval. She says, I know. Dr. Hansa was going to come. But then she touched my body and said, your body is Hansa Raval. Your body is Dr. Hansa. But you She touched between my two eyebrows and said, "You are Atma." She knew I didn't understand. So she says, "You are a soul." She told me that it is the soul, Atma, which keeps this body alive. When the Atma goes, the body dies. When the soul goes, the body is dead. So, do you take care of live patients or dead patients? So I told her I take care of live patients. She says, "But you don't know anything about the soul." I said, "No, I don't." She told me that if you learn about the soul, then you will give your patients dawa and dua. You will give your patients medicine and blessings of healing. I was completely amazed. I said, "This woman is very intelligent. She's telling me things which I should know." Then I asked her a question. I said, "Why? When you were looking at me, I saw light, bright light, and why did you give me this beautiful experience?" She said, "I didn't give you this experience. Your father gave you. You met your father today." I said, "My father is dead." She immediately put her finger around my lip. "No, no, no. Your father is still alive. Yes, the father of your body might have left, but the father of the soul, Atma, is still alive, and you met him today." I had tears. I connected all the dots. My first out-of-body experience with this invisible, loving light who saved my body, saved my life. Second experience of my patient with 3 beautiful babies I delivered, saved her life. And my third experience of saving my life again. But today, in that day, I thought that I was sitting very comfortably, just busy with my own thoughts. And while doing nothing, sitting comfortably, without any emergency expectation, I had beautiful experience. But when I had out-of-body experience, which is totally different, millions and millions of people have out-of-body experiences. You must also know someone from your family or friend or contacts who had similar out-of-body experience and encounter with this beautiful, gentle, invisible light. After this experience, with this beautiful, charming light, who made sure that I'm still alive, there must be some purpose. Since then, I've been busy with going deeper and deeper into the experiences of meditation, completely comfortable, at ease, not emergency, which I had. After this, I had lots of experiences of my patients who had similar out-of-body experiences. Actually, I prepared them even before they were dying what to expect. The beautiful journey to heaven. This invisible light is actually just like us all, the souls. All souls are invisible. Bodies are visible, made of 5 elements and perishable. We will all have to leave this body one day. But I want to let you know, whoever leaves the body, whether they come back or they don't, they are having a beautiful trip with heavenly experience. No fear, no tension, no anxiety. This little light, I call it my soulmate, is subliminal, sublime, enchanting. The cleverest of all, this light imparts wisdom. Like in India, we say that God is the intellect of all the intelligent ones. Without His intelligence, divine intelligence, sublime, we cannot continue. This light is omniscient. Each one of us has same right. Like if parents have 10 children, then they have to take care of each one individually. This supreme light, supreme parents have unlimited children. We can't count it. But this light is the protector and takes care of each soul, each child individually according to their needs, according to their wishes. And when there is an emergency, this beautiful light intervenes, guides, teaches. There is a big difference of getting out of the body, seeing your body down, and having this experience, but this is easy Raj Yoga. I don't have to go anywhere. I sit comfortably, relaxed. I don't go anywhere. When I can sit, only thing I have to do is I don't have to jump out of my body and forget about my body, but I have to become unaware. For a short time, I have to become aware of my own self and forget the awareness of the body. Then this beautiful experience of being with this light will come immediately. It will come immediately. But if I am still trapped into the awareness of this body, this experience is very difficult. Because I am invisible, I am eternal being, and this light, we call it light. You can call it my friend. You can call it my father. You can call it my brother. What is there to name? But this beautiful light is the one I belong to. And I want to belong to. Because I want to be happy and blissful and live very long. So now, we are going to have a practice of meditation. Sit still. Let your body be completely relaxed. Because when we become unaware of the body, that is the time body rests. That's why when we sleep, we are not aware of our body. We are wandering here and there in our dreams. But when we wake up in the morning, we feel rested, because when I am away from the body, the boss, the master, who is very tense, demanding, nervous, irritable, is gone. Then the body relaxes. So our body also needs to relax. So we make our body very comfortable, and we are going to take a little trip to be unaware. We are not going anywhere, but we are going to forget the awareness of the body for few minutes. Please follow my thoughts. And whatever experience I'm going to have, you are going to have same experience, you have same right. So be still, focus your thoughts on your forehead. I am a tiny, sparkling point of awareness. I am a conscient, live being. I am the master, caretaker of this body. This body is temporary, where I live in. But one day, I will leave this body. I cannot be here permanent. I'm temporary. After this awareness, I see a beautiful, gentle, but sparkling, brilliant, loveful being of light in front of me. This light is enchanting. I'm completely shrouded by the selfless, unconditional love. Beautiful love. Satisfying. I feel also at ease, calm, peaceful. This light tells me, come, come my child, come and sit in my lap for a few minutes. I want to talk to you. I am now in the lap of this beautiful being, my father, my mother. This beautiful, loving light, loving being tells me, my child, you cannot see me, but I am always with you. I love you so much, I cannot be without you. So I am with you, even though you don't know, you can't see me. I am with you to protect you. If you want to, I can guide you. But for me, you are my only child. I am very proud of you, my child. You are very brave, very courageous. You are the light of my eyes. You are the love of my heart. You are my angel. I'm very, very proud of you, my child. If someone makes you sad, don't accept it. Because if you accept it, then they have overruled you. Like me, I see everything. I am with everyone, all my children, but I remain a detached observer and very loveful. So you do same thing. Just give everyone their own freedom, like I give you your own freedom. When I watch your role, your part as a detached observer. My child, if you do this, you will remain very peaceful and very happy. Always remember that you are not a body. You are eternal being of light. You belong to me, and I belong to you forever. Tomorrow will be the 9th session. We will discuss about my experiences with my patient and how I prepare them before they die, and also their out-of-body experiences. So I'll see you tomorrow.